what's the difference between, like, really, what's the difference between you and someone like Trump? Like, if aliens arrived and they looked at Trump and they looked at you, I mean, there's going to be physical differences, but the aliens are going to go, why is it that when this guy says that we need to do this, lots of people do it, but when this guy says we need to do this, no one really does it? And they would be puzzled. They wouldn't understand why people obeyed Trump and didn't obey you, because there's really, the differences are all imaginary. The entire hierarchy is imaginary. It only exists because people have agreed that it exists. So their position is very precarious. Because the second people no longer agree that it exists, the second people no longer agree that these little numbers in these computers that say that this guy's a billionaire and this guy has $10, and they need consent. Because if you don't believe that, there's nothing that stops the guy with $10 from dominating the guy with $10 million. So they need compliance. Trump needs compliance from his cabinet. He needs compliance from the military. A governor needs compliance. The second they lose compliance, it's just the hierarchy evaporates. So that's in terms of the control thing. I think I got a little off track there, but they definitely have a plan, but at the same time, they all are very aware that the second the public realizes that the hierarchy is imaginary, it vanishes. It's kind of like it's like Bitcoin. The second no one wants Bitcoin, it evaporates. It's nothing. It is nothing. That applies to the dollar too. We are cattle. And I don't even know, they wouldn't even prosecute the big enough people to matter, because it would taint their reputation. It would make people question the hierarchy. The reason why there's no prosecutions over at the FBI is the second people realize that the FBI is basically just mall cops for the ruling class, it taints their reputation. They have to protect the reputation of their institutions at all costs, because people are already starting to question it, and it's going to freak them out if that hierarchy dissolves.